It's the Eagles and the Lions on Sunday night.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing one interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
Play action. Stewart. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lambert. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short. Now this defense for the Eagles, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
Well, look at the numbers for Coleman in last week's game. 20 carries, 70 yards, and a touchdown.
A nice solid showing from him last week. Didn't blow the roof off with his numbers, but he certainly had a quality day and produced when called upon.
Right back to Coleman here on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Stewart. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. On second down, it's Coleman. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Stewart to throw it. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. And that's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot. C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. They go play action with Hurts. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And his pass incomplete.
The Eagles at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that can ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 32 on the play.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Hurts.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To the right side, this is Edwards. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there.
With his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Lions, nothing.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the giver speech. But I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
2nd quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Throwing now, Stewart.
That caught by Tremble.
His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is that right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20.
44 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that's hauled in. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
He completes that to Garrett Wilson.
And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Flush to his right.
Going right back to Wilson.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Throwing is Hurts.
He'll get this to Edwards out of the backfield.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
And quickly they get to the line. From just shy of midfield.
Hurts. That's caught. It's Cunningham.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 31-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Throwing middle, and it's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. You have to be a little careful. You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Lions going to go back on offense one final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Now Stewart on 1st and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Stewart sets to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further as they get him down well short of the line to gain. Stewart now. A final shot before break. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. So we come upon halftime with our...
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. So here are the Eagles to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now, beginning this drive 1st and 10.
Ready?
The drive starts with a carry by Edwards.
And he'll get a few yards here to the 34.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Edwards. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Up the middle, here's Edwards. And unable to get downhill there, so he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
Throw left side complete. That's Cunningham.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
A swing pass here to Edwards. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
From the gun, they go to Edwards. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, they give to Edwards. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. And he is going to lose yardage here. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack. And I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one. But occasionally, the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly. Maybe someone tipped it off. But on that play, it had no chance.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get. Keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that part, Gary. I know that right now, the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. Now Stewart, 2nd down. He finds his man, complete. That's McKenzie. That's good, the completion there for 7 yards. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Man open, it's St. Brown, he's got it.
And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Looking to throw. Stewart. He finds his man, complete. It's McKenzie.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line. On 1st down, Stewart.
Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They will throw on 1st down with Stewart. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Tommy Trimble.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Lions are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter.
The extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
Out to the right here to Wilson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19. They go play action with Hurts.
They'll roll him out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Another try after the 1st down sack. Hurts.
Wilson's got it on the crossing route.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Up the middle, it's Edwards. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
2 things to watch. First, his strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Lions will take over. Throwing out of the shotgun, it's Stewart. Got his man complete over the middle. That's McKenzie. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Stewart. And that's complete to McKenzie. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Throwing now, Stewart. Over the middle, complete. It's McKenzie. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. 2nd down, here's Stewart. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run once more with Edwards. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
89 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. Gets around him. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On the handoff, Edwards. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run here with Edwards. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season.
And the Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. So a great second effort there as he's able to stay upright and get into the end zone.
I think not just a second effort. I think a 3rd effort was what got him in. Maybe possibly even a 4th.
Yeah, whatever it was, he was not going to be denied. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
And Detroit getting set to go now.
Probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. From the gun, it's Stewart. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here's Stewart to throw it. Open man right side is St. Brown. And he goes out right around the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Open target here, Darius Slayton. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And we talked